Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Stirring Abyss. In the last episode, we had been following the trail of the Russians. I think accidentally, but for all intents and purposes, we might as well have been following their place on purpose, as we are still attempting to locate our captain. And I'm guessing he must have gone in a similar direction to where the Russian captain had gone at some point, since we seem to be both heading toward the palace. In any case, we didn't find the palace, but we did find the Russians. After locating a few of their recorders, they showed up. They are still wearing their suits, assuming it is them behind them, and they are quite eager or willing to defend their recorded devices from us as we engage in combat with each other. They are effectively us. They can get all the same upgrades that we get. They wield harpoon guns. They do 17 through something damage with their knives. So they are no pushovers, and we will begin encountering them, I believe, from now on out, as potential enemies in enemy groups now. So we're going to have to be really careful, which is to say, play completely different than I've been playing so far in the game. Oh my goodness. Now everyone is properly sorted. We repaired the not jukebox room. We built another bedroom as well, and that just leaves the crew's mess as the only room left that we still need to do some work on, if we even want to bother with it. For our Enigma board, here's my current unlocked research. Once again, remember you can see what's unlocked via the lights, since the graphic goes back to being the open symbol on these things. We picked up Chronoclasm last time, which has reduced all of our cooldowns by 33%. That is simply incredible. Alright, and let me put a small break here. And now we can go ahead and figure out what we're doing with our supplies, with our clue tokens, all those delicious chemicals, our scrap and copper, and so on. As much as I really do want to repair this room to finally finish or finalize the Salem, we don't really need this room. And I'm going to wait at least one more episode to repair this thing at the moment. I think we could put that scrap to better use, making some other gear for us instead. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and level first. So Denton, congratulations on leveling up. You get Stoic, Keep Calm and Carry On from +8 maximum sanity. Or Slippery. It's not fleeing, it's just repositioning. Immune to targets attacks of opportunity. So I want you to be a little different than our other people, Denton. And we've seen Stoic show up a handful of times when it comes to interacting with the shrines and the... what is it? The seals down here. So let's go ahead and choose Stoic to make those a little easier for us. And then I guess we'll give you... we'll give you some... give you some agility. Yeah, I tend to view things like critical strike chance and... well, not critical strike chance. Well, maybe that. Things like defense or armor, as the more of it you have, the even better of it becomes. So I kind of want to stack it. But we'll go ahead and mix you up just a bit more. And we'll give you... I think I'll give you... I'm not sure. Let's, sure, we'll give you some more endurance, more damage reduction, and even more defense. And Abigail has also leveled up. She gets Dart Proficiency or Dart Velocity. So once again, we have a choice between darts no longer share a cooldown, or they do increase damage. You have a 21 Insight. It is tempting to give you Dart Velocity. What did we give Belduke? So Belduke got dark proficiency, so let's make you a little different, Abigail, and we'll grab damage with you instead, and take dark velocity. And we'll cancel out your defense penalty by raising your endurance to 15. Okay. Next, we've got 2 Void Marrow. Void Marrow is used, as we've seen, to mutate people or resurrect people if they've fallen. We haven't lost anyone yet, despite the early RNG blessings, I suppose I can call it. No one has fallen. We came close to having a few people go insane. I guess one time we almost lost someone hit point wise, but no one has died yet. I don't think we need to worry about holding on to the Void Marrow to use the Profane Chapel at this moment. Let's just soldier onward. And I have 3 people who have said that they would love to be mutated more than just once. Methodron, Genon, and Adorkable. Let's start with Methodon Ventru, shall we? It costs an increased amount of Void Marrow to level people up, by the way. I think it's 2 for the 2nd and for the 3rd mutation, if you want them. A heads up as well that most people, at least I believe our Marines and our crew members, will gain spontaneous mutation at level 6 as a potential perk. It's a free mutation for them. As you can see, they all have it. I think our science officers, though, aren't guaranteed to get it. As we can see actually here, Abigail and Belduke do not have it as their tier 6. Anyway, I think we will go ahead and mutate you another time. Let's do it, Methodron. So, we know what all 3 of these do already. Gills is super useful. I already have it on 2 people. I'd rather not take it on a 3rd. It is that good to take it on a 3rd. I don't really want to. We've seen Macabre Gluttony, and it's okay for a heal. It would be good maybe for you, Methodon, to heal yourself back up if you take lots of hits. But I'm more concerned about your sanity. And we don't need Herald of Decay. We already have a Corpse Explosion person. And you tend to be mixing it up with the melees and where the Fallen were. So I don't want any of these. Let's go ahead, and I think for the first time, spend some clue tokens to see what we get instead. But we only get to re-roll once. So we're hoping for something else that's not wasted on you, Methodon. Let's do it. So we have Crusher, but we already have someone who has Crusher. So I feel like this is barging into THC Denton's territory, so we won't take this. We have Colony, which we've talked about briefly, and Revenant. Sunken eyes on pallid skin marks the Revenant, refusing the grip of death, but cursed to bear its continence. Gain health when inflicting damage on others, plus 10% lifesteal. You do have a bit of strength on you, Methodon, at 23. This could be really useful. I do like having Colony on one of my sailors, but we'll give this to someone else. And I think we'll give you Revenant. I think it's probably appropriate for you, especially Methodon, since you are, after all, a vampire, right? Let's give you this. And we'll probably be increasing your strength again. Okay. Let's spend some points on the Enigma board next. I'm guessing, not guessing, I would like to take a final tier for all of these different types of research trees. But this also means I'm going to need to take more biological upgrades at some point. We don't have enough to grab 2 of these. We have 101 clue tokens. I would like either maneuverability, which makes us all 8. So it's gonna... The enemies have a minus 8% chance to hit us, effectively, if we take maneuverability. Or we could take reinforced suits to give us all a little bit of armor. This would effectively nullify the majority of the damage from the spine skulkers if we take this. But I only want one of them, and I don't know which of them to take. So, you know what this means? This means if Tim can't figure out what he wants, and I like both of these, it means Tim rolls dice. A bunch of stuff just fell on the ground. I'll pick it up later. Alright, so I have a dark bluish dice, which will symbolize the abyss and the reinforced suits we need down here, and a cloudy light blue dice, which will represent more of the sunlit lands and how hard it will be for these creatures to hit us if they were in sunlight. So we'll have the light blue be maneuverability and the dark blue be reinforced suits. I think they're both good upgrades. I think all 3 of these are good upgrades. Let's see which one we're going to get. Arguably, maneuverability is probably more important than the armor, but I like all of them. And I don't want the reload one, because I think that's the strongest one, and I don't think we need it at this point. Let's see what we get. Alright, it's the lighter one, 11, so maneuverability it is. Okay. We'll probably be taking one or both of these. I wouldn't mind having some more invocation points. I don't mind having more critical strike chance. I like having increased aim. Like, these are all good. They're all good. So, and more damage, too. They're all good. But I definitely want one of the last ranked ones. I suppose if I stop to think about it, these are actually not as good as perhaps even more damage for our melees. A better chance to hit, for example, and so on. But we got the clue tokens, and this will come in handy, I hope. Last, I think we'll level someone. So we'll level one of these. Oh, we could wait till after the next mission. No, let's level one. Let's level someone. Sturdy plus 15 max health. Or Chaplain. You know, I've never had Chaplain even present itself as a level up choice when I had gotten this far last time with all my people. And you're the first person I see with it, Claus. Are you the only person with it? So far. No. Vulu also has it. That's a bit awkward. Chaplain, from what I've seen, is a really powerful ability. It's an AoE damage skill that also provides armor to your team, your crew, if they are in the AoE, and it will purge tendrils off the ground if they're present. It looks like it's an amazing skill, and so I would feel guilty taking it on people. But maybe we'll take it. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and level Drew, because I want dark proficiency with him. And I want to give this back to Adorkable. Back to Belduke. So yeah, so let's go ahead and level Drew. And we'll take dark proficiency. Arguably, if you plan on shooting many darts, then you're going to want insight. So grab insight. And they all gain occultist as their final skill. Probably just luck that that happened. Alright, so the last thing I could think about is how do I want to spend these other resources? No one's down any sanity. We don't really need to build anything else, I feel. Not at this moment. I think we're decent. But the only thing I could think of taking would be some drugs. So why don't we craft some more of them? Well, actually, we could try one of these, right? We haven't tried a pressure mine, and we haven't tried a decoy. We also could build a flak jacket or a welding torch. Maybe this is a decent melee weapon of some sort. Oh, but we don't have the clue tokens to unlock these. Okay, so these are out of the question at the moment. Let's try a pressure mine. And we'll give it to you, Drew. Okay. We'll hold on to the rest of our supplies at the moment. And head on down there. Let me put a small break here because the prep is now done. Let's go. I have done this mission. This, I think, might lead us to another boss battle. Arguably, I should do this now, while the corruption level is 3. But I like to do some more side quests first. I would like to do a salvage and a Soviet cache. So let's... Oh! And look over here. Soviet camp showed up. This might be related to the text we had heard or read, which pleaded for us to find the Soviet camp. I think, though, we're going to do this salvage and this Soviet cache. So let's do these. And we'll start with the salvage. That will be the funner one. So who's coming along? Who's level 4? Only Claus is level 4. So you are definitely coming along with us. We'll take Drew. We'll take Gion. And for our last person... let's take Methajon. And we'll take the other 4 to the next mission that we do. Or maybe we take maybe we take Denton instead of Methajon. Yeah, let's do this instead. Only because Denton has Crusher, which prevents him from locking down opponents with free strikes. And I want someone to do that on each team. So, Methodon, you'll head out for the next mission, the next Soviet cache with these guys. Alright. Let's do it. Hidden Zone. Let's get our stuff and get out nice and quiet. Alright, Denton. Let's start by moving you down here. It just occurs to me, I've only got one harpoon gun with me here. Drew has darts, not a gun. I'm going to split the group slightly. And we'll scan next turn. And I guess I'll move slightly forward with all my folks. On the belief there isn't something on the bridges. Okay, let's use that sonar. Some supplies. Some hostiles out in this direction. Lots of enemies to the south, a large cluster of them. I see 2 supplies down there too, but we probably want to avoid that if we can. So let's have Denton come up this way. Instead, he'll join our captain. Our marine. And it looks like these should be safe to approach. Oh! It's a group of 3 of them. And they're just ahead. There's a group up there, too. We're going to want to fight that group, so let's get ready to do that. Okay. Denton. Let's move you up here. What I would like to do... I kind of need to see this guy, so let's use our single flare that I forgot I had equipped here. All of these are part of the same group. This is the one I definitely want to kill because I don't want to lose sanity. I'm going to move you back a hair. And I'm going to use Strategist. Oh, both Denton and Gion have it. I forgot about that. Our commander can use... Oh, sorry, commander. Whatchamacallit here? Claws can use commander on Denton. Denton can then move up a little more. And he can use Strategist on all of us. We can then use our Hole Buster and maybe kill the Phantom Seer if we can hit it. We could also use a point I've not used for Unnatural Focus for plus 20 aim. Let's do that. Oh, you're mine now. And then we can move up Gion a bit. And you can use Strategist again. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Only once per round? Is that what it said? No. So, okay. Well, now we know. That kind of sucks, though, game. That I didn't know that. I guess Drew? We do not have a blinding dart. Gion, I'm gonna run... Oh, no, wrong person. Tim, that was Denton, and Denton has the claw, so he hasn't done anything to pin that guy. He had to move twice to get there. Oh, nice. The Spine Skulker missed. I will always assume that's now because of the defense upgrade we just took. Okay, so we can't stay here. We've got to move away. Let's have Denton start by killing this. Move up a bit so we can kind of see that one. At least we know where it's located, and we'll goon the Merc Fiend. We don't have to worry about free strikes any longer. Good hit. True. We can move you up. And can you finish it off with a dart? You're gonna have to hit it. And then there's no reason to keep you there and let you take a hit. That's good enough. I really feel like when the seer uses that ability... Oh, I forgot there was one down there. As obvious by my ignoring it. And now we have more friends. Should get a second. My captain had been here, we could have shot them both, but we still had the reload anyway, so that doesn't matter. Drew. It's a long shot, but maybe you can kill the Merc Fiend? Then I can move our cook here. And we can use Drew to void swap him and the captain. Like the captain, Claws. Whoever is the Marine with the big harpoon gun, either Vulu or Dorkable, I tend to call them captain because they're in the first rank, and I tend to view them as such, but that's not what they are. But I'm sorry, everyone, I'm just going to keep saying it. Alright, let's go ahead and weapon specialist here. I would like to kill this one, which means I probably should not have used Goon. Well, that's awkward where they moved. Can we hit this one with a dissolving dart? No, we can't. Can we hit it with an impeding dart? Okay, at least it's slowed in case we don't kill it here. Good critical. Fun fight. Unfortunately, that took too many turns to finish. And we didn't pick up a whole lot of supplies while we were busy doing that. We're probably going to need to do the battle that's over here for more of those supply caches. We can ping the map, but I want to scatter a little bit. Actually, no. Let's ping it now. Let's do it. There's some supplies over here. I'm going to at first eat something here and test if the gluttony does anything special when we devour a void spawn. Okay, we lose sanity but gain 3 chems, or maybe a random amount of chems and sanity when we eat a void spawn. Useful to know. I like that. I like that. Wasn't expecting that. That's probably a pod, and it's just a bulging pod, so we can kind of just ignore it. There's one thing of supplies out there. Do I... If I am going to fight the group that's down here, I will want more than just 2 folks down here. So we'll have you come down here, Denton. You can still move a little more. One salvage. That's correct, Tim. I thought that was scrap metal. It said. There's a hostile right here, just outside our line of sight. So I'm going to stay there. So I guess we can use the light. But I don't think it's anything... Oh, there's 2 things here. So it could be 2 pods. But I'll wait till next turn to investigate. Alright, that's half of what we needed. You're all alone out here, but I don't see any other hostiles near you. Okay, it's a attack pod over here. It's a bit awkward. That's a bit awkward, since we can't melee it. That's even more awkward that we missed that shot. There's a second thing out here, so it's probably another pod of some sort. Oh, that's interesting. Did Pang keep his shield? I think he did. And now he can move, despite the fact that he had used defensive posture. That's interesting. I wonder if there's some way I can fully utilize that. Let's move back. Okay, end the turn. Okay, he doesn't effectively have it if we give him another action point. It takes it away from him. Oh, that's so interesting. The reflection causes them to go unstable. So let's Brawler here with him to guarantee that they're low on hit points. And then we can Void Step away. Our captain can hopefully destroy both of those and the pod by hitting it. Good. You grab some more salvage for us. And we see the last one here. We can immediately just go and get it. And that ends the mission. I think it's always 6 chems and 1 void marrow for a success in a salvage. An oxygen tank, useful, and 1 supplies. Transfer that to the sub. Quite a few of these things. I want you moved here so I can maybe use Brawler here. So this was the big cluster of things we had seen before. And it turns out they're just jellyfish. Drew, I can't risk bringing you that way in case there's more hostiles. We gotta go back the long way. Everyone is together when we leave. I don't want anyone being left alone out here. There probably is more supplies out here, but I don't think it's worth investigating it. I'd rather leave with what we have. Evac zone placed. Let's get out of here, guys. Not bad. Not bad. Nice and easy. Or easy-ish. And claws reach level 5. Nice. Nice. And G1 is healed. All those hit points they suffered. Okay, guys, I need to put a break here in order to stop my computer from becoming, the game becoming choppy. But let's level first. It seems wrong to give you Chaplain, Adorable, but you're the only one who has it available. So, we'll give it to you. let's give you an increased critical strike chance as well. That could really help your harpoon gun. Can we make more flares? "43 clues is not really enough to take anything on our Enigma board either. We have plenty of power. We could level someone to level 6. How about we actually create, or rather unlock one of these? Let's try taking the underwater welding torch. We can give it to Methodon and see what it's like. I've never researched this, so I don't know for sure, but it sounds like it could probably be a melee weapon. Wow, it's expensive to make. 12 scrap, 10 chems, 8 copper. I'm going to save the game first before I make this. The sparks don't last long in water, but you still don't want to stand in their path. Showers the area with a spray of red-hot metal, dealing damage to all targets in the area. Okay, it's a cone. It's like Chemist, I'm guessing. That could come in useful. We'll go ahead and give it to you after all, Methodon. So you're more of a Tremere than a Ventrue. Okay, let me go ahead and put a break here. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I think I have the team properly assembled. Let's do this. I thought our corruption level didn't even increase in the last mission. Nice. Alright, so I want the Soviet cash. So let's go ahead and do this next. The rewards for this could be the same weapon, by the way, that we just got. It seems to choose from a... like, it gives you specialized loot, like weapons, or at least I've only gotten this hull breach cannon. When I've gotten a hull breach cannon, the hull breacher harpoon gun on the 2 times I did this. But when I was watching someone else play this game, they got a different harpoon gun called Baba Yaga, which I can't remember very much about what it was like. So maybe there's this very small amount of specialized things you can get from it, but just because you have one doesn't stop you from getting it again. Let's head here and go ahead and get another weapon, if we're lucky. Or skilled enough to succeed. We have 25 power, Jim. Do you want to level someone first? No, we'll be okay. Let's go. We'll just try using a good amount of power while we're out here. Grim Shelf. This will be like the last one. We need to find where the cache is located and find up to 3 other recording devices, which give us the hints we need in order to be able to access it without destroying, without setting off any of the defensive traps, mechanisms they left behind to ruin the supply if it was tampered with. I see some scrap metal. And I am not braver to move up any more than that. Not this turn. Alright, I don't want to ping quite yet, but I'm going to scan out here. Wow! 4 Spine Skulkers. I haven't seen a group that looks like that before. They're too far away for me to hit them with a AoE attack quite yet. This is in the way, this terrain, which is a bit of a shame. But I think we can work around it. The question is, do I want to lay down Overwatch and kill one? I'm tempted to do that. It depends upon which ones of them go first. I don't know. So let's not do so. Use defensive posture and just end our turn. And we'll use Marine over here. And we'll close with them and wipe them out next turn. Okay, well, I was hoping a different one would go first. Because now they're all going to investigate what on earth shot at them. You can't quite reach him. I do like that those two are together, so let's try an explosives expert here. That did not do the damage I was hoping it would do to them. I really need you repositioned slightly. We'll get void spawns from this, but I still think this is worth it. Oh, that's not a large distance at all. But it's still worth it to get another kill. I can't charm the Merc Fiend, which I would normally want to do. Let's move up and do it. No problem. We can move up Belduke and medic that to also get rid of the effect. And Abigail. We can Witch Doctor this group. Can move up Vulu and Commander Ventru. Ventru, you can move all the way up here. And let's defensive posture. That will be fine. Although I do want to find out where the supply cache is. So I'll risk setting off some void spawns. Okay, and we didn't. But we haven't found the cache yet. But we might as well kill this. That's one of the hints that we need. We might as well take it now. And there's a shrine here. We have Witch Doctor. That might let us get a bonus here. It does. So, okay, let's try this. You draw close. The gyre of uncreation awaits. Twice before I have failed. Once on my world, once on yours. Another shrine to the bull deity, still claiming to be an ally and offering boons. The only thing we'll get from this is Void Marrow. Oh, God! Well, that was awful. We didn't earn anything. And 2 of our improved dice rolled -1 point. Oh my God! We got a -2 total! All of our dice rolled minuses. All of them, except for 1. With each failure, the hungering dark draws closer. -1 corruption level. Wow! How about those improved dice, huh? How about it? That was totally worth 110 clue tokens. On the off chance we get void spawns, we need to have a second person here. And we're getting them. Here they come. I'd rather get them now, though, than later. Unfortunately, this is cutting into our time severely. Denton. Let's see. You can actually move right up to them. Let's fire at one first with our... Oh, actually, we could move here and weapon specialist at the end of the round. So we'll do that, and we'll start by moving up and brawlering them. Brawlering them? Maybe we don't have to do that. Good hit! Very good hit. Nice, we're hitting all these hits. It kind of makes up for, but not really. Failing that shrine. I think if you pass the test... Oh, that's rough. If you pass the test, then the corruption level does not rise. I thought I saw briefly a large group of them off in that direction to the east, so that's the direction I'm assuming we have to go in. We're kind of gonna have to run for it. With 9 turns left. Oh, maybe it wasn't out there. I thought the supply cache would be out in that direction. Not even sure how we get over there. But I'm willing to run for it. Since we just got void spawns, I also do not think we'll get another group of them so soon. So I'm willing to run right up next to those tendrils. We still have combat music, so there's more of them here somewhere. I feel like we still need to rush in that direction, so we're going to keep pushing. Like, seriously, run in that direction. Oh no! I'm sorry, it's the other direction. I can see the X on our map, only now. We have 6 turns to make it there, though. That's not too promising, but we gotta run in the opposite direction. I should have paid attention to that. Okay. So this kind of stinks. They're up in this... The thing we need is in that direction instead. There's a large group of enemies off in that direction as well. Alright, that was the only other mobile enemy if the music stopped. That's the attacking pod. Can we kill it? Ah! Oh! Sorry about that, Abigail. I thought you were out of range. You can heal yourself, though, next round. You'll be okay. There's another pod here. Actually, oh, you can't heal yourself. We need Belduke to do that for you. We still need to charge up in that direction. 5 turns left. Going to be really close. If I destroy this, destroys this, and it hurts Ventru. So Ventru, we need you to run through these. All of them. Kind of a mistake, Tim. You shouldn't have done that. Oh, come on now. We missed 2 of those. That's a shame. I keep thinking people are outside of the range of that, and they're not. Russians! And they've seen me, and there's 4 of them. We're not... Okay, we failed this mission, everyone. I'm so sorry. We got bogged down by combat and going in a direction we didn't need to go in. And now it's too late. I do hate that it looks like they're far enough, and they're not. Because of elevation. There's no way you survive all of that, Metrodon. That's too much damage. But I think we can use a word of power on them, since they're together. That was a harpoon gun. 27 damage. Okay, if I'm gonna... This is it. We're gonna have to try it with just one of the devices found. Let's see. How much damage can we do to these guys first, though? Does this attack diagonal for 2 spaces? It does. Okay. So... let's move you up here, Belduke. And spray the lot of them. They're all together. So we can move you up, Abigail, and use Witch Doctor to hex them all. We can use a explosives expert on this one. Oh, there's 5 of them! Wow! We charge you in, Methajon, and you use Brawler. Okay. Good. Dissolving Dart. Kill another. Run up and use Commander. Methodon, you have to kill both of them. And then run! Run for the cash! It's right here! And it's probably going to have to be Methajon that interacts with it. We have 1 turn. Time's almost up! Gotta get a move on! Alright, so... this is it. Methodon? Do you have Sturdy? You do not. Let's see what your odds are of interacting with this successfully. We would need Sturdy, Robust, or Slippery. Hold on. Someone has... it's Belduke who has Slippery. So that's a bonus, so we might as well have Belduke give it the open. Alright, open the safe. Look at all those penalties. But we did succeed. We can only reroll 1 of them, and if we get another negative, we lose. So we're just gonna keep the barely success here. The safe is cracked, but the Soviet goods within suffered heavy damage in the process. We get experimental... oh, this looks fine to me. We get experimental stimulant, Echo Guard. We'll see what that is back at the base. Scrap metal, 7 chemicals, and some supplies. Not bad. And we succeeded. Alright, let's drop down the evacuation point, and we'll be getting out of here. John, let's have you interact with this recorder. Soviet expedition logs, Commander Boyakov. We've located a suitable site for the first supply cache. The men do not understand the need to set up outposts. They are eager to be done with the mission and headed home. Their ignorance is for the best. Not one of the crew could comprehend the importance of our mission, or be trusted to keep it to themselves after our return. I've ordered Koshkin to secure the supplies in accordance with the strictest protocol. Someone, or something has been lurking in the shadows, watching our steps. I will not risk having the cache ransacked. And we'll just end the turn here. Actually, let's move Belduke up a bit. Actually, let's do one more scan. That's tempting for the clue tokens, but I don't know if there'll be another battle up there. But if that's 6 clue tokens, that's 60 clues, which is enough for a tier 2 biological upgrade. So we're going to actually go for it. Clues. Soviet expedition logs. Lead scientist Voronin. We shed more dead weight at the base camp. It matters not. The strongest of the men remain, and we are finally united in purpose. With every bridge we cross, my understanding increases and untold theories unfold before me. There was a war here. A civil war, yet not exclusively so. The peasants fought under the banner of this bull-headed deity. The simple answer is a connection to the ancient something Minoan culture, yet I feel this went beyond simple superstition. The rulers of Akoritaya, on the other hand, sought to quell a rising rebellion with the use of war machines that far exceed their own technology. But it was technology, not these monsters, that assail us now. Their texts and murals speak of a grand gateway atop the palace. Always the palace. One thing I know for certain. Whatever power radiates from the summit is what sank Akoritaya, the power of the Germans sought in their desperation in the dying days of the Great Patriotic War. That is the power we must find and lay claim to. Since we're not leaving quite yet, we'll make a small sweep. Good enough. I think I left copper. Oh, wow, and I need that copper, but I don't want to go back for it. I don't want to go back for it. We might as well, I guess, turn on the lights. And we get 5 clue tokens. Yeah, we're leaving next turn. Alright, let's get out of here. Always so simple mistakes. I always forget some sort of resource on the ground. No one leveled either, but wasn't expecting anyone to. Good job, guys. Defeating all those enemies. 5 Russians, 3 vessels, 2 Void Spawn, 1 Merc Fiend, 4 Spine Skulkers. And what's your sanity at? It's worth spending to get 10 sanity back. Alright, guys, so... Oh, yeah, let's look and see what we got here. So, we got another experimental stimulant that would be fantastic for... whatchamacallit here. Whatchamacallit here? For Adorkable, or Claws, so let's give him that. And we got Echo Guard. Sometimes, the best defense is the best offense is a good defense. Passive, plus 20% damage reduction. Active, plus 75% damage reflection. 2-turn duration, free action. Someone has reflection already. You do, Genoon. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this. On the off chance that damage reflection stacks with reality mirror, in which case you'll reflect 115% damage that you take back to attackers. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like being without any flares, but I guess I'm not gonna have a choice. Actually, I have plenty of choices, but I don't want to do it. Alright, then we're done. Alright, guys, so thanks for watching. When we come back, we're gonna do a seal defense and probably the Soviet camp. So I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care.